The email glowed on Sarah's phone, illuminating her face with a joy so pure, so radiant that even the dim cafe lighting couldn't compete.
I got it.
She breathed, her voice catching with disbelief and exhilaration. Across the table, Leo, her boyfriend of 3 years, looked up from his coffee, his expression shifting from casual interest to a strained smile.
Got what?
He asked, his voice lacking the enthusiasm that mirrored the rapid thump, thump, thump of Sarah's heart.
The promotion. The one at Henderson and Burke. I can't believe it.
Leo's smile stretched wider, a touch too tight, a shade too forced.
That's great, Sarah.
He said, the words sounding more like a question than a celebration. He reached across the table, his hand engulfing hers in a gesture that would have been comforting any other day. Today, it felt strangely cold, his touch doing little to quell the nagging unease that had begun to blossom in the pit of Sarah's stomach. At first, Leo's undermining was subtle, like the gentle erosion of a coastline by the relentless tide. A casual joke about the long hours her new position would demand, delivered with a chuckle that didn't quite reach his eyes. A backhanded compliment about her ambition, laced with a tinge of disapproval that left Sarah feeling exposed, her excitement waning.
Are you sure you're ready for this kind of pressure, love?
He'd ask, his concern veiled thinly over an undercurrent of doubt. And slowly, insidiously, Leo's doubts began to take root in Sarah's own mind. She found herself questioning her abilities, her confidence chipped away by his constant barrage of what-ifs and are-you-sures. The once vibrant spark in her eyes, the one that had always drawn Leo to her, began to dim, replaced by a flicker of uncertainty. Work became a battlefield for Sarah, a constant struggle to prove herself not just to her superiors, but to the nagging voice in her head that echoed Leo's doubts. She poured herself into her work, sacrificing her evenings and weekends, her once vibrant social life reduced to quick dinners with Leo, dinners punctuated by his tired sighs and thinly veiled criticisms.
You're always working. We never spend time together anymore.
And Sarah, exhausted and emotionally depleted, would apologize. Her own needs and aspirations pushed aside to accommodate the very man who should have been her biggest cheerleader. The woman who had once walked with her head held high, radiating confidence and ambition, now moved with a weariness that belied her youthful years. The realization hit Sarah with the force of a physical blow, leaving her gasping for breath in the sterile silence of the office restroom. She'd just finished presenting a successful proposal to a major client, her heart soaring with the thrill of achievement. Stepping out of the conference room, she overheard Leo's voice, low and laced with a bitterness that chilled her to the bone.
She's so consumed with her work. It's like, I don't even exist anymore. I don't know what to do. She's become so different.
The phone slipped from Sarah's numb fingers, clattering to the tiled floor with a sickening thud that echoed in the empty restroom.